Okay, so the monkey has joined in. The monkey is not on any teams. He's attacking everyone brutally. Okay, so they killed the monkey. The monkey's dead. Hello YouTube, Herman's Giving back with another episode of World Box. Today we're going to be taking the protagonists, the humans, and pitting them against the elves, orcs, and dwarves. You can see what we have here is a little island setup. So these are walls that they cannot cross right here. It goes up to the world border, so they cannot get past them. They can only go through here. These are hills. They can penetrate that. And in the center here we have gold. We have whatever that is, rocks, or all kinds of nice stuff. And as you get closer, you have more food, and each civilization has their own individual advantage. So the elves are going to have mithril. I'm sorry, the dwarves are going to have mithril. The elves are going to have silver. Oh, what is that? 2 dots? A fly? I don't know. Sorry, I just got distracted there. The humans are going to have a little extra food, and the orcs are going to have more ore deposits. So what we're going to do, we're just going to let them get into it. We are going to turn off all of the ages besides the Age of Hope, because as I have stated in a previous video, I kind of think they're stupid. I don't like the way they work. Not world history, world laws. We're going to turn off rebellions, and we're going to turn on angry villagers. And that's on. Everything else should be good to go. So each civilization is going to start with 2 people. And oh, by the way, this is a forest biome. Everything else is the grass biome. Obviously, that's sand. That won't really matter. But if they want to go out and explore the water where they are, that is obviously permissible. So the humans are going to start in the upper left. 2 of them. And then we're going to have the elves. I believe that is the elves. Yep, this is the elves. 2 of them right here. The dwarves in the bottom right. And the orcs in the bottom left. Wonderful noises they're making. And we're going to keep it on 5 times speed for a little bit at least. And we're going to change these guys' name to the humans. The elves, obviously. The dwarves. And the orcs. And I'll be dropping in every once in a while, but for now we're just going to let them do their thing. You can see each of them has now created a king. You can see that in the top left. You get messages in the top left. You can see they have a king. They have their own little like local king. That's what this little guy is. And you can see they have a little bonfire, a couple campsites, nothing crazy, chopping down some trees, taking some of the bushes for food. You can see there's 5 humans. I think humans kind of automatically will go the fastest. 3, so they're growing. 6 over here at the elves, 6 at the dwarves, 7 at the orcs. Usually I see the humans going up the fastest, but it might be due to each of their own little specific thing. It looks like some of the stuff here has been mined already. I don't know. You can see the dwarves. Dwarves love whatever this is. Well, let's see the description for this stuff. Mithril and precious metal loved by dwarves can be mined. It's not very informative. Giant, miner, peaceful. They're all miners. So you can see the humans, the elves, and the orcs have now started their second villages. I'm just toggling the view, so that's the like country view and that's the village view. So that's why it's different names. You can see they have their own little village here. Very nice. They have an army. They have a little town camp. You can see they're mining this stuff already. The dwarves are kind of just chilling. They're like, don't mind me. They have an army. The little flags are armies. He has no weapons, but he's very full. His favorite food is bread, and a decent amount of health. Not the best traits. Elves over here singing. No inventory. Let's see, they do have an army over here. Oh, a wooden stick. Okay, so they have now developed a second village. Humans are over here expanding. If you hear a voice in the background, I apologize. It is because my neighbors are very loud. They're out here fishing. It's a boat. So the one thing, they can't get around this wall, so the only way they can go to war is going through here. You're going to see the orcs are expanding very fast, as well as the humans that are already at 100 population. The dwarves are in dead last with 56. The elves are going just as fast. Something very interesting here. You can see, so I'm clicking the alliance button, which is the hotkey X. That's why I'm just switching to it. You have an alliance between the humans, elves, and dwarves against the orcs. So they have 440 in their alliance, and the orcs have 128. So it seems like everyone, kind of like usual, hates the orcs, and they have teamed up against them. Let's see if the orc army has anything impressive. Oh, hard catch. Woodstick. Woodstick. Let's see how the humans are doing with weaponry. Woodstick. It's a perfect club, though. It's a perfect club. Let's look at their army. So they have swords. They just killed something over here. I don't know what it was. Maybe an animal. Probably an animal. And the dwarves, let's see what kind of weaponry the dwarves have. Nothing. Nada. So, being in alliance with what appears to be a stronger civilization. Oh. Okay, so now they've all gone to war with the orcs. Very interesting. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit here so we don't miss too much. But you can see the dwarves selfishly have already expanded into the center area, and now they're all at war with each other. You can see the orcs with their sticks are going to war with this is an elf, I believe. Human. This is a human. But they are fighting with each other. They don't really have anything to fight with, so they're just fighting with their sticks. Okay, so the monkey has joined in. The monkey is not on any teams. He's attacking everyone brutally. Okay, so they killed the monkey. The monkey's dead. They're setting fire to the orcs' camp. Let's see. They don't really have too many weapons, but they're destroying the camp. It doesn't look like they're trying to take it over. It looks like they're just destroying the camp, so the orcs lose their stronghold. Because I don't know if the game's smart enough to realize this, but if they take this center, they're going to take all of the resources away from the other three civilizations. The orcs are the third biggest. They might have been bigger before they lost that one village. They probably took some losses. So they're a pretty decently sized civilization. And they're not doing horribly holding off the alliance. He has a bow and arrow, so this is elf. So they can hit the orcs from a range, but the orcs I don't believe have any bows, and I think the orcs only have clubs. One has a sword. You might have stolen that though. So they're making a decent amount of progress. Well, I wouldn't say they're making progress. I think they're defending themselves well. You can see they have 1, 2, 3 armies attacking. The orcs are sending one army to attack the humans. I don't know if that's such a good idea. So these guys are marching up. What's this? This is a rat. Looking for a king. March. Okay, that's fair enough. Forgot there's rat kings in this. This is a frog. The dwarves are charging in. They have bows and arrows. They are wrecking the orcs right now. Now you have 2 dwarven armies also moving in. You have another human army. They have 4 armies attacking the orcs right now. I don't think the orcs are going to last much longer. I think the alliance is going to win, and I at least destroy most of them. And then I think that story is going to be over. So he's shielded. So the elves are very advanced in comparison to the orcs. Now, as this war is going on, notice that the elves are also moving in to the center, where the dwarves are kind of back and the humans are kind of back. They're not really moving towards the center in the same way. They're more expanding. They're expanding south, and they're kind of expanding both ways, while the elves are very good about taking advantage of everything they can. They got all the food resources pretty much covered in their sector. They have, and their sector looks slightly bigger than the orcs. That's not by design. And they're still fully enveloped. They're 292, dwarves at 202, humans at 225, and the orcs are just getting decimated. So I think this is another elf army is moving in. Okay, so a lot of so they're fighting up here now. The orcs and the humans. The elves are coming in for support, killing. The orcs. The orcs just decimated one of the human armies. The orcs are not doing bad. Their armies must be fairly fierce, with just wooden sticks, essentially, and clubs, just decimating the humans. But you still have a lot of armies from the other realms moving in. Then you have the dwarves moving in with the elves. It's 700. Oh, so the war's done. So they signed peace. Okay. Well, that was pretty simple. But if you think about it, the elves did the best because now they're in the circle. They're taking some of the rock deposits, and the orcs have been pushed out of the circle. Elves creating another village down here. And let's see. We can speed it back up. Let's see what happens. You can see the dwarves are creating new villages up here. The elves made another village down here. The humans don't really seem to be expanding, but they are improving their camps. I would guess getting ready for the next war. They still have sticks. Let's see this army. So they have some armor along with their clubs. And you can see the elves are just massive at this point. So you can see the humans and the orcs now have teamed up, and they're attacking the elves. I guess the humans have recognized the same thing that's going on with the orcs moving into the center. So now, and they're the biggest civilization. So now they're going to attack the elves, and let's see what happens. And we can slow it down again. And see, there's a massive battle down here. Let's slow that down even more, actually. So you have the elves just wrecking them with silver bows. Just decimating these guys. The orcs have silver weapons. They probably stole that, I would assume, from... Because there's no silver in here, I don't think. Oh, no, these are silver deposits. I don't remember what I put in here, to be honest. Yeah, so they're setting fires. but they're not really making any progress. And you can see the orcs have reset up another civilization. That might have been a trick on the humans to get their own foothold. Sounds like there's monkeys also involved in the battle again. Not sure why they keep getting involved. There's one orc bowman. They just have wood bows, though. It seems like the elves are doing very good at holding on this onslaught. And remember, the dwarves aren't involved this time, so but they're getting ready for war. They're going to attack someone. I don't know if that's the best move for them. They're the third largest. I'd like expand over here, expand up here a little bit, see what you can get away with. But it seems like they took heavy losses, but it does seem like the elves survived at least the initial attack. You can see more orcs. They're attacking down here now. And now the elves are going to push up. Okay, so now the dwarves have attacked the elves. So now it's elves versus everyone. You can see the elves appear to be attacking down to the dwarves. They're sending some attention right down to the dwarves. And you can see the orcs are taking these resources now, moving in. They have cleared themselves with the resources down here. So it makes sense that they're going to the next deposit of resources. Looks like there's a massive battle between the elves and the dwarves right on the wall. You can see it appears that they're trying to attack. The bowmen can shoot over the wall, and they're hurling torches over there to burn the elf stuff. Massive battle right here. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything anywhere else. You can see there are elves moving up to attack the humans. You have some chickens joining in on the fun. The dwarves have found the time to start another village, so they're still expanding down here. The elves are hurting. The humans are now in first place population-wise. Little farms. We'll speed it back up a little bit. So you can see that the dwarves are making some progress. The elves are losing out on the south here. They seem to be worried about a skirmish up here with the orcs. The orcs have a decent amount of armor on their side. Yeah, okay, so this village that was previously owned by the elves has been destroyed. The dwarves are continuing to stomp through the south here. You have sheep. The sheep are involved somehow. They're killing the elf civilians now. Yep. I think the elves might be done for here. And everyone seems to be ignoring. Oh. The humans somehow came down here and started a settlement on the other side of the wall in the orc territory. So I bet these two go at each other next. The elves have been pushed back fairly far. You can see, like, they're losing stuff down here. So they're not all, like, their country isn't that large. It almost seems like, yeah, they have some armies, but they keep launching themselves over here instead of defending, which they need to do because they're losing. They're in the last place population wise. Let's see. They have some stuff left, but the dwarves are all the way back here. I don't see. You have orcs over here fighting. Another village was destroyed. The southern one here. I think the elves might be facing extinction here if they don't. I think the elves might be facing extinction here if they don't get their shit together. You have another village lost here. They have a little boat, but that's not really doing anything. The orcs are just securing their spot here. Mining. You can see they started mining here. They haven't really done too much mining. Probably because I'd assume you can see it. Yeah, they're doing some stuff there. And you can see it. Once again, the elves are going to attack. They need to defend. And you can see massive human armies just marching in now. It's just been the dwarves and orcs annihilating them. And now the humans are getting involved. You have orcs here as well. At least they look like orcs. It's been 79 years, and the elves are almost out of the picture. I thought they were going to do a lot better than they are. And the elves are... They have 16 left. Let's see if the dwarves destroy them. The orcs are just founded 3 new villages. 1, 2, and 3. The elves have 15 left. Looks like the dwarves will not be stopping. The orcs and humans have stopped. And the dwarves are... I'm sorry, the elves are no more. The dwarves have destroyed them. You can see another village started up here. The orcs have almost complete domination. So the humans have the bigger population, but orcs have access to the rare and specialized metals, where the humans are essentially, they never really had anything to start with. They had bushes of fruit to start with. But they have like little stuff here that is naturally spawned, but they don't have enough to really make a difference. Once one of them loses, and I believe all the other races are out of there, since there's no resources here that are really super useful, I'm going to let the last of them kind of get out. Come on, don't run back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to destroy it. Let's just get the largest bomb I can. The stupid. They had to set up little villages there. Fine, I won't destroy that, but... they're going to be cut off. No, screw it. The elves have lost. So now it looks like the former alliance of the orcs and humans are now attacking the dwarves. You can see how that's a really bad idea for the humans, because they're going to be in... the orcs have full access to this area now. They can just march down and have it all. And now we know that if the orcs do win, this is cut off anyway, and it gets destroyed. So the humans should be teaming up with the dwarves. They don't know that because, well, it's a game and they don't know my plan. You can see they're already losing villages. You have a decent amount of dwarves here that are attacking one guy, but okay, now they're moving in on the village. But it looks like the dwarves are getting steamrolled just as hard. And they have one little ship here. So you can see a lot of stuff is happening right now. The human's king was killed. The dwarf's king was killed. I don't know how he died. He might have just died naturally. And you can see the dwarves making some progress, but they are about to all be killed. And then this side of the map will be shut off forever. And The dwarves have lost. Find it magnet. Make this as big as possible. Just yeet them over here. Actually, I should put them on the middle because I think some. Yeah. And you can just, if you want to survive, that'd be nice. I think that's all the orcs, though. And if it's not, oh well. And now, let's make this a little bigger. And now the orcs have not lost. The dwarves have lost. Here's a quick note while I'm destroying all of their land. One thing I've noticed is that I think this game is very Lord of the Rings inspired. I'll be completely honest. I know I'm missing out. I've been told that many of times. But I don't know anything about the Lord of the Rings. I just know that it's like fantasy inspired. And I know Sauron. I know that's a thing. Other than that, I've never seen the movies or read any of the books. Because I know they have like mages in that and like a white and black mage or something like that. They have that in this game too. I think that's enough. All my views got messed up. Oh well. And the dwarves are gone. Now it is just the humans and the orcs. You can see they are immediately getting ready to break the alliance, and they're going to go to war right away. And you can see the orcs have been very busy mining this up since the last time we looked. This area is almost completely void of anything useful. You can see that they haven't really touched a lot of this stuff. They're getting the stone, they're getting a lot of the ore. The gold hasn't been really touched. Oh, what are these? Humans. Oh, the humans are making a power play. You can see the alliance still exists temporarily, but they both won at the end because they're both going to go to war with each other. And they know whichever one loses is going to get destroyed by magic bombs falling from the sky. So you can see the alliance has now been broken. It's year 99, almost at 100 years. The humans making a massive power play over here, running. They were running over here to make to get an advantage. They have almost 200 more population. We'll speed it up and see what they do. Maybe they stay friends forever and they both get destroyed because they're both losers. Because being friends makes you a loser. "105 years, and the humans think they are ready to destroy the orcs and claim the title as the best. I'm just going to say race, but I feel like that could be taken the wrong way. As the best civilization. I'm not sure how the orcs got over here. Because... Oh, okay. So they have found a bomb to destroy the wall enough for them to cross. And they're taking full advantage of my mistake there. And the war has started. Let's slow it down and enjoy every savory moment of this war. And you can see the armies are immediately pouring into each other's borders. The orcs have vowed no mercy. One of the human villages already destroyed. You can see the orcs destroying this other one. And they are just pushing. But the humans should have... They had a lot more. But they are dying quick. The orcs must have made full use. Yeah, they have... That's a human that has a stone sword. Orc has a wood sword, leather boots. So it seems like they have various levels of weapons and armor. You can see the humans are just getting steamrolled right here. I should get my bombs ready right now to just blow up this whole part of the map. And the orcs are reign supreme, and I definitely won't blow them up too. Looks like my immediate thought of the humans being better are completely wrong. The orcs have steamrolled over here. They are just slowly chipping away. And now they have, what's that, 200 more population than the humans do. And they're just steamrolling. I don't know if they have more health or what's going on because of their armor, but they are not doing well. It seems like they have the same amount of food supply. They have the same access to the same amount of resources for a little bit, but it does not look like it matters. The humans cleared this area up, and the orcs barely have even touched their stuff. They were in this village is not looking very good, but they still have their town center, so I guess it's still existing. You can see some skirmishes going on down here, but you can see the humans have been pushed back, and nearly half of their civilization has been destroyed. And the orcs are not showing any signs of stopping. They're not having anything saying they want peace or anything like that. But also, the humans started this war. They wanted to do some kind of superiority thing, and it doesn't look like it's going in their favor too much. You can see this village is almost completely destroyed. Their food, this is now destroyed. They have 101 people left, and the orcs are right around 485, 83. And then see their little village that isn't supposed to exist is doing fine. So this is the humans' first village. Now that is getting attacked, and you can see the orcs just battering it away with their leather armor and their wooden sticks. You can see another village destroyed. It looks like the orcs might have the W in this. You can see they're sending more guys up. And the humans are not even trying to fight back anymore. Another village destroyed. This is their king, I believe. Or it was. You can see the orcs are just rampaging through, killing everyone. It's carnage. It's terrible. It's almost like the orcs don't deserve to be alive any more than humans do after this. They're defeated. Stop. I mean, this is terrible stuff to see. And the humans started rebuilding. I think that's a loss either way. And let's get the bombs out. And the humans have lost. The orcs are the winner of today's prize for being the best empire. They have defeated the dwarves, the elves, and the humans. And at one point, all three other empires were at war with them. And today's prize is something they 110% deserve. They should be 1,000% proud of what they have accomplished today. And there you go. Fantastic. If you liked today's video, remember, hit subscribe, the like button, and the bell notification if you want to be notified when I upload. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday, and sometimes the weekends. Catch you guys next time.